Previously, secrets came out.
The housemates facing the first public vote are Jale, Danielle, Tamara.
Oh my god!
Killer nomination. It's Jale.
Jale, you will now face eviction every week for the entire series.
You made yourself the target.
And shocked the house.
I don't like her.
Get a life, man.
I don't feel that comfortable around her.
Oh, I hate him.
I think we're going to drive each other up the wall.
Do you think everyone else acts like a slag except you?
Don't come up here and be confrontational with me.
There's nothing worse than a smiling assassin.
Tonight, housemates struggle to stay positive
This is the most humiliating thing I've been ever meant to do.
as bitching and backstabbing reign supreme.
Like an annoying fucking wasp.
I felt really uncomfortable and quite offended by some of the things Helen was saying.
Be careful, because you will come across badly.
I don't like him anymore at all.
If I suddenly raise objections, I'm going to find myself really ostracised.
I'm surprised he hasn't got splinters in his ass from sitting on the fence. It's just shit stirring now.
Piggity bitch.
It is going to kick off.
Day 7, 10:24 a.m.
What's that?
What is that?
The Big Brother house has been transformed for the second day of this week's shopping task, the power of positivity.
Oh my god.
Housemates must remain positive at all times, or they risk having to live on basic rations.
Oh my gosh.
Toya and Stephen are the positivity police, and they must ensure housemates are happy at all times.
How do you feel, Helen?
I'm happy.
This will be a great task.
This will be fantastic.
Big brother, I've got my uniform on. I'm bright, bushy-tailed and ready to go.
Jale, Danielle and Ashley are chatting in the bedroom. Last night, Jale and Toya disagreed about relationships in the house.
Do you really think that 60 people are going to fall in line perfectly and just be marching to the same beat? It's not
No, you're
happening.
getting it twisted.
I think everyone needs to calm
You're
down.
not
a bit.
listening. You're actually not listening to me.
It's just shit stirring now.
Well, it seems to be
me.
like that in general, though. Like little bits are picked
Just
up and then
don't
blown
get
out of
involved. Why are
proportion.
people
Yeah.
so getting involved in it? Like,
I don't know. Yeah, I
Get a
do
bloody
agree. If
grip.
it's between you and one other person,
but she
just leave
does
it.
it every time, like commentates on it, and I'm like, she's still going on. I just like, well, what do you want me to do? That girl, Jesus Christ.
It's like hitting yourself against a brick wall, you know. But
No, it's not, because she can hit herself against a brick wall. I'm not getting involved in this. I'm just literally for the 50th time just want to have a fucking giggle.
Big Brother has called Stephen and Toya to the diary room for the next part of this week's positivity task.
Toya and Stephen, Big Brother is about to set the housemates a challenge to roll on the floor laughing, commonly referred to as ruffling. Your job will be to use the megaphones, which Big Brother has provided, to shout positive encouragement to the rest of the house as they ruffle.
Oh, yeah.
What this?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Shopping task is... Roll on the floor!
Matthew,
The shopping task is at stake!
If we're not gonna... It needs to be a lot better than that if we're not gonna win.
This is the most humiliating thing I've been ever meant to do.
Guys, the shopping task is at stake! I don't want any more hummus! I'm tired of the soya beans! We must fight against this! Ashley, come on then!
Matthew, Chris, Winston.
Congratulations, housemates. You have displayed enough positivity and may cease ruffling.
Woo! You guys should be so proud! Why
12:11 p.m. Jarlath is leading a positivity meditation in the kitchen.
All the positivity, all the calm, all the serene kind of feelings around you, all inhaling that and releasing the negativity.
Pauline is whispering about Christopher.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what we're
if you're in a private conversation with one person and he'll plant himself there. And I don't want to be nasty to him, but just keep your distance. That's what we need to do. Have conversations.
Yeah.
Just keep your distance. Sorry.
Last night I was really annoyed. Everyone just kind of got on my nerves, really. There are certain things that I really want that I could have let loose about the other night. I thought the way Pauline spoke to Jarlath was atrocious. Thought it was condescending. Thought she came across as self-righteous and rude. But aside from that, 90% of the time Pauline and I have been good mates. So therefore, why kickstart a war, especially when we're supposed to be happy right now as well? So I didn't want to raise that there. And then Helen as well, I thought, do you know what, you could have made more of an effort with me. But I think Helen thinks I desperately sit on the fence as well. And Mark as well, if Helen has a point to raise, Mark will just back her up straight away. They're becoming like a bit of a double act, and you never see one without the other, really.
When somebody gets me riled to a point, then I will get into antagonistic mode. Because with Chris and Mark, he's like, just fuck off, leave me alone. Yeah. Don't shadow me.
Oh my God.
Stop following me.
It's not going to annoy fucking Ross. He always wants to know if there's something going on in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, what's everyone doing? What's everyone touching?
Yeah.
Who's doing food? I've not seen him once fucking wash up. I'm going to say something to him. If you don't wash up today and everyone else has made smart, I'm just going to say, you're always in the kitchen, why don't you fucking wash up?
Have you spoken to Helen about what you think she thinks?
But I think it's happy day in the Big Brother house, Big Brother. I don't think it's the kind of appropriate thing to bring up today. No, I will at some point. I had objections to the way she criticised Danielle the other night, and some of the ways in which she referred to her, I found them deeply offensive. I think she described her once as a Jesus shagger, as fat, as all these kind of things, which really go against my grain. But it's not my argument. But I'm still offended by them. And the way I have to wake up the next day and try and get on with everybody in the house. If I suddenly raise objections to everything she's saying, I'm going to find myself really ostracised from that group. I just kind of feel as though I'm kind of being torn apart for trying to get on with everyone, for trying to get to know everyone. And it's annoying because I think some people haven't really made that kind of effort with other people. Unless you've kind of dropped yourself into a particular clique, you're seen as being boring, or you're not as interesting as the other people, and that's not fair.
And whenever you're ready, start opening your eyes and familiarising yourself with where you are again.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Really needed
Thank
that.
you. That was... I hope you are actually meaning that and not just bullshitting me.
Really mean that.
Honest to God, that was unbelievable.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Really?
Fucking hell.
I need to do that more.
Coming up, the bitchin' breaks out.
She should be embarrassed. Her comments were appalling. She insulted everything from her beliefs to her appearance. Absolutely everything. She should be appalled.
And the positivity plummets.
Do you want the sick bucket? You do.
12:29 p.m. Matthew is the topic of conversation in the bedroom.
I wonder what he's like in the outside world, like.
The same.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I wonder, like, with his girlfriend, because he said him and his girlfriend bounce off each other. And I just would love to see them two in action.
I think they've got a really close relationship. You can tell he's like
he must really
completely
miss it,
smitten with
actually.
her.
I'd like to, he told me, he keeps saying to me, like, she's like, you're going to be really surprised when you see a photograph and stuff like that.
Why?
Because he says people wouldn't, like, thought we and her matched together.
I bet she's a proper fit.
I was just about to say, I reckon she's an absolute, like, 10 out of 10.
Do you know what, though? I don't know why he says that, because he's not even at all, like, not good looking. No. He is good looking.
I'd like to see a picture of her, actually. He gets that photo in.
I bet you fucking would.
Christopher is talking about Helen.
The other night, I felt really uncomfortable and quite offended by some of the things Helen was saying, and whenever she was arguing with Danielle, and she was out here and there's a massive circle of people around, and I didn't feel comfortable sitting in that circle when she was criticising things which I disagreed with.
Does she know how you feel?
You told her?
No, because we didn't. Yesterday was positive day. Yesterday was positive day. There was no real opportunity to talk about it yesterday. I did actually want to have a chat with her yesterday.
What would you say?
I was just kind of like, well, there was no point really even in bringing it up, because I'm not trying to.
I mean, there was
no point in bringing it up. I'm not trying to alter her views on anything. It's I'm not here to change people's perceptions on things. They're hers, and she's allowed to have them.
I felt similar. I didn't really agree with some things she was saying, and I didn't really feel the need to call her out on it. I just sat there and said, look, be careful. Because you will come across badly. You're not thinking about what you're saying. And I think that for her, that was enough for her to know that, you know, I was slightly getting a bit uncomfortable. So I think if you could do the same thing, perhaps, but if she doesn't hear it from you, she hears it from other people.
No, I'll just say it at the time next time. If something comes up again, I will just say it at the time so I don't have to muse on it for days at a time.
She was in the heat of the moment, and we all say things that we don't mean. She knows that, and she's embarrassed about it. So
good, so she should be embarrassed. Her comments were appalling. They were absolutely appalling. Do you not remember how she referred to her? She insulted everything from her beliefs to her appearance, absolutely everything. She should be appalled by her.
Well, she was angry, wasn't she?
I know she was angry, babe, but in the everyday world, I don't surround myself by people who are as angry as that. So for me to have to sit there and listen to people, I've come from a Christian background and family myself, and I have those beliefs, and she's sitting there slagging off those belief systems right next to me. So then I have to wake up the next day and be her mate when she slagged off everything my family brought me up to believe in.
What do you mean, be her mate?
Well, to be honest, it does sound like you do have quite a problem with things she said. So it does seem like it has impacted on you quite a lot. For that reason, maybe you should say something to her. Okay, so I didn't necessarily think it was nice what she was saying. If someone started going into depth about Judaism or something that I was like, hang on a minute, that's my opinion, I would have stood there and said, hang on a minute.
Yeah, you should have stopped. You should have stopped then, because you've left it now for a few days.
No, it's too late to go back tonight. No, I would again. I've learned from that.
You should always do it then and then.
1:21 p.m. In the second of today's positivity tasks, housemates Ash, Marlon, Kimberly and Ashley are taking part in the game show Positivity Spins. Each must complete a challenge set by the Positivity Spinner whilst remaining positive at all times. As an added incentive, if all four complete their challenge, each will win back their suitcases. Any failure will result in a fail for the group, as well as another night without their belongings. First to play is Ashley.
Ashley, in order to pass the facing category, you must give yourself a durian fruit face mask.
Come on, Ash.
Smell it. The durian fruit is the most foul-smelling fruit in the world.
Whack it up. Hold your breath. Massage it in.
Right, just close your eyes. They look really attractive.
Whack it on. It's not rotten.
Come on, Ashley.
How am I looking? Is it over my face? It smells really nice, actually, just like passion fruit.
Well done, Ashley.
Thanks, big brother.
Kimberly, you will play next. Press the button in front of you when you would like the light to start.
Sorry, coming clean.
So what?
No way.
In order to pass the coming clean category, you must read out your nominations from Monday. Big Brother has provided you with a transcript of both of your nominations.
Okay.
Just do it. Just do it.
My first nomination is Tamara. When you're trying to have a conversation with her, it doesn't go very deep with her. She can ignore you, so it just creates a really awkward relationship between her and I. She is not a very approachable person, especially if your personality isn't like really extroverted and you're a little bit of an introvert. And yeah, it can come across really, really rude. My second nomination is Ash, because of his arrogant mindset when you're trying to have a conversation with him. He feels like his opinion is right, and that there is no room for error. So with me, I do like to kind of feel things out in a discussion. I wouldn't want to live with someone like that.
Don't worry about it. You little shit.
That's the worst thing I could possibly have.
Ash, you'll play next. Ash, in order to pass the high rating category, you must take a close look at the girls in the house and proceed to rank them in order of sex appeal, starting from the least to the most.
Good luck, mate.
Least sexiest. I want to say Kim because she called me a arrogant bastard. This is proper shit, this. I'll say Charlotte.
And the next?
Pauline. Danielle. Rated girls to the face, I can't believe it. Ashley. Taya.
Oh no, this is going.
I'll say Tamara. Don't get embarrassed now. Stop getting embarrassed.
Ash, could you now reveal who you think is the housemate with the most sex appeal?
Helen.
Marlon, you will play next. Marlon, in order to pass the deep cleanse category, you must give yourself a fishy shower whilst wearing the swimming trunks which Big Brother has provided.
Oh, Marlon, you can do this.
Big Brother would like Marlon to pour the fish juice all over his head.
Remember, it's for suitcases, babe. Oh, dear. Remember, it's for suitcases, darling.
Can we put the bucket somewhere? You lot. Come on, Marlon.
Yeah, true, come on. Do you want the sick bucket? You do?
Go.
He's already thrown up his hands already, so.
Please.
Well done, housemates. As housemates were happy to complete all of the categories from the positive spinner, all housemates have won back their suitcases.
(2:25 p.m. In the garden, Helen is gossiping about Christopher.
His face just started annoying me. His face bugs me. It's smug. It's smug.
You have to stop that, otherwise it'll just wind you up and then you'll say something.
That whispering in Matthew's here today says you watch it, you're talking too loud because you'll find your ass in a whole heap of trouble.
Everyone's going to bitch about people, fair enough, but be prepared to say it to their face if you need to.
You have to.
And if you can't, you have no business saying anything.
He's still not said anything to me about the other night.
Do you know what has really annoyed me? I sat down with you and I said to you, Helen, boom, boom, boom. I went to Danielle and I said the exact same thing. End of story. Yeah. Why are you going around chatting shit, but you ain't going to the two people? I said, Helen, this is where you were wrong. This is what I don't like. Helen, think of it this way. Danielle, I like you, but boom, boom, boom. If you can't do that, then shut the fuck up.
The task has ruffled Kimberly's feathers.
I'm sorry, but when Marlon was struggling, everyone was laughing.
Yeah.
And I thought he could have fallen and really hurt himself. And I was hoping that Ash actually would go next to him and take him because he's I'm sorry, I mean, he's a tall, strong guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Me,
and I know.
Did you feel that way at all?
No, I did. Like, it's been the same when everybody was really laughing at Mark, when he was really getting sick, like, do you know what I mean? And like everybody's really laughing. I was going, someone go and rub his back or something, like, do you know what I mean? And
but like once that like, it just makes you realize that these are not your fucking friends.
No, definitely not.
Like, my friends would never laugh at me. Like, they would be really fucking worried.
Exactly.
But people know they're on like a reality TV show. Like, I gave my nominations really honestly, and even though like, yeah, I really actually really like Ash. I got to know him more, but. Insofar as like my nomination goes, I can't go up to him and say, "Oh, my opinion's totally changed," because it hasn't.
Yeah.
But I like him more now.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
At least it's really clear I can talk about my nominations now that I've fucking read them out to everyone.
Coming up, Stephen senses trouble.
Yeah, mark my words, it is going to kick off.
And it's not all fun at the fair. (3:47 p.m) Kimberly, Charlotte and Chris are talking about life in the house.
This is your world right now, and you're living in it for potentially 3 months. So this is your world, and the other place, I mean, kind of out of sight,
that's what I was
out of
saying to Danielle. I said, stop talking like that. I said, because you've given up. She's like, oh well, you know, if I go on Friday, and you know, when I go, I'll get. I'm like, just.
Yeah, well then she should just go because she's really no, but she's not helping herself. She keeps saying these kind of things.
Yeah, the negativity is a bit much. Like, she does need to calm down. No, she does. Like,
no, I agree.
The more you say, oh, that, the more it's likely gonna happen, because all the viewers are gonna be like, yeah, what the fuck? She doesn't want to be here. Click, vote.
In the bathroom, Stephen is getting things off his chest.
Winston always asks, could I have a cigarette? Don't have a problem with that. And I always say to Winston, just take it. And he always asks me. Christopher comes and takes them, but he hasn't offered me a cigarette once because he knows I've got them.
The two most selfish people in this house are him, Charlotte.
Yeah.
They're the two most selfish people in this house.
Yeah, I think so. The problem is that we've got an eviction leaving on Friday, and currently, with the way it's going, with the animosity, with the Charlotte situation, with the Danielle situation still being slightly on the edge, I think tomorrow's on serious dodgy ground. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think I don't. She's the last person I want to go because I really like her. And Charlotte's going to be very clever now because she wants the viewers to know, keep me in it and watch it kick off. And that's exactly. Just mark my word, it's going to kick off.
And that is why.
Mark my words.
That is why I make statements.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with her because she's a dickhead.
Yeah, mark my words, it is going to kick off.
(6:12 p.m) For the climax of Big Brother's positivity task, housemates are taking part in Big Brother's Unfun Fair.
That is so funny. I'm going to do it now.
What's in there?
Oh, it's going to be horrible.
Mark and Tamara, Winston and Danielle, and Matthew and Pauline must complete the course in pairs. Starting off at the Gunge Pit, the pairs must find 2 tokens before crawling through the electric mesh. One at a time, they must then cross the balance beam, reaching up to grab a token each. The final tokens are waiting for them at the top of Big Brother's big stairs. Each pair must collect 6 tokens or they will incur a fail for the group. When they hear this sound, they must chant, "Positivity rules." First to tackle the Unfun Fair are Mark and Tamara. And they're off. And it's face first into the Gunge Pit.
Let's get it, come on!
Positivity rules!
That's the spirit.
Move on! Move on!
Next, a commando crawl through the electric mesh. Well done, Tamara. That's how it's done. Can Mark follow in her footsteps? That's gonna hurt in the morning. Second time lucky.
Sprint! Just sprint and jump! Sprint and run!
It seems not.
I felt that.
Third time's a charm?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it is if you break the rules. Now all that's left is one seriously slippery slope.
Come on! Come on, guys!
And that's one. 2 tokens. And all that's left is a graceful descent. So that's 6 tokens for Mark and Tamara, but one big rule break. Can Winston and Danielle do any better?
Come on, guys! I got it!
Yeah! And that's 1 for Danielle. Keep up, Winston. Danielle's on to the balance beam.
On the bottom.
That's gotta hurt.
Come on, let's go.
Time for Winston to show how it's done.
Well done!
Almost. That's a final token for Winston, and Danielle's done it as well. Winston and Danielle have also collected 6 tokens. Last up, it's the dream team of Matthew and Pauline.
Come on, guys, let's do it.
Oh, I've got one.
Yeah!
So casual, I've got one, yeah. Only he can make it so casual, I've got one.
Paul's up is not a token.
That was not a token.
That looks wrong for me.
I don't even know what to say. Oh, I've got it.
Have you?
Yeah!
Genius!
That's the first 2 tokens. Next, it's the balance beam. Matthew glides over. Can Pauline do the same?
Positivity!
Matthew's being a gentleman, but that's another rule break.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Quick.
Up there,
Right.
up there.
Pauline, can you see there's one literally on the left-hand side and there's one still up there?
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Ski!
Come on, guys, let's go.
If at first you don't succeed.
Jump up and get out!
Come on, you nearly there. Come on, quick.
Matthew and Pauline have also collected all 6 tokens, but with 2 fails added to the total, housemates must wait to find out whether they have passed their first shopping task. 7:25 p.m. Tamara and Winston are speculating about the next power housemate.
You haven't got the power. I wish you did. It'd be so fucking funny.
Yeah, that'd be decent.
Who do you think has it?
It's alright.
I'd love Ash to have it.
Yeah, I thought you fancied Ash a bit.
Why?
I don't know, I thought you did.
Why? I like him. He's like a big brother, I think.
Yeah.
Pun not intended. No.
Just tell him quite like him.
Don't know. Haven't really spoken about it. I think we all just get on really well.
Yeah.
So that's why we like all hang out. Yeah. See him as a mate.
Jean-Lear and Toya are talking about their disagreement last night over Christopher.
Listen, don't get it twisted. I don't give a shit about that. It doesn't bother me. I've gone to. I don't care. You understand? I really don't care about it. But I did notice that you got very, very defensive and you took it almost personal. You said, how can you judge somebody on 3 days? But the difference is, I'm not judging anyone in this house. I've not once judged anyone. And I'm at a point where I don't feel like I should have to say anything to him. And I felt like I dealt with it the best way.
That's why I wanted to speak to you, because I just thought, I'm in a position where I can speak to you. We've had a conversation. I will do that. With other people that I'm still trying to find middle ground with, obviously I have to be a bit more careful because I don't know them. But with you, I'm more than happy to do that.
Yeah, and I want you to. And I want you to. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's still getting to know each other there. Everything's magnifying. Everything's irritating me. And I just need that.
Space. That makes sense.
Whatever happens, I just want you to know that I do like you. I have
no reservations.
Yeah, no, it's not that I have reservations.
You're a bit confused by me.
Yeah.
You would get that person in your third series of
Yeah,
7:50 p.m. After 2 days of compulsory cheerfulness, housemates have been gathered in the living area for the all-important result of this week's shopping task.
This is Big Brother. Over the past 2 days, housemates have been attempting to demonstrate the power of positivity no matter what happened. In the yellow smiley box is an envelope which contains the number of fails housemates were permitted over the last 48 hours. If housemates have scored less than this number, then housemates will have won a luxury shopping budget. If housemates have scored more than this number, they have failed the task and will not receive a luxury shopping budget.
Oh my God.
Big Brother can now reveal the housemates' fails. Mark incurred a fail for crying when makeup was removed from the house. Ashley incurred a fail for refusing a drink in Big Brother's happy hour.
Yeah. That's understandable.
Danielle and Christopher incurred a fail for being complaining campers rather than happy campers.
Jesus.
Unlucky. Well, good try.
Mark and Pauline each incurred a fail for being helped across the balance beam in Big Brother's Unfun Fair. This means that housemates have incurred 5 fails in total. Will Toya now open the box and read to the rest of the group the number of fails that were permitted.
Praise God.
As housemates have passed the task, they will receive a luxury shopping budget.
How do we all feel? Happy!
Coming up, Pauline, let's rip.
It's a fucking twat. I don't like him anymore at all.
And Helen's not happy.
Can't fucking stand him, and I'm like literally that close from saying, I really don't like you.
(9:59 p.m. For successfully completing their first shopping task, housemates have been rewarded with a luxury takeaway. Pauline is venting to Winston.
Zayla. What's her name?
Oh, Johnny.
Yeah. Johnny, that's it. I like a name when I remember it. It sounds nice. One are gone. And I'd rather keep Danielle and Tam Tam.
Yeah.
You know who I'd hate to have the power? Chris. Doesn't come over here and mind our business now.
Guys, any extras required? Not right, but is there any meat there? Sorry, any meat? There's some lamb left, I think. There's loads of the tomato sauce as well, whatever that is.
I'll go grab some lamb.
The masala.
Can we get some lamb as well?
No, I don't need it then. I'm fine with what I've got to do.
Chris and Kimberly are reflecting on the task.
I was a bit worried. I thought you might not be enjoying it.
Today, no, I mean like, you know what I mean, it's humiliating, like.
No. Yeah, you handled it the only way you can, really. You did it well.
But it does help you to become a better person, because you think about yourself and like why people nominated you and like all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you'd hate for him to have it.
Mm-hmm.
You'd hate for him to have it.
That's a fucking twat. I don't like him anymore at all.
How come?
He's a twat. The thing is, he's greedy for one. And Jada are always the first there for food, always. And he's always the first one to take seconds. But that's not the issue with him. What it is he doesn't like to share. That's what I can't stand, people that can't share. It does my nutting.
Yeah, you've got to share, isn't
it? 10:56 p.m. Stephen and Kimberly are talking about career opportunities.
Do you know what's going on? Have you ever been offered to do a porno?
Oh yeah, loads.
Have you? What, lots of money to do it? And would you ever do it, or it's not really your scene?
It's not that it's not my scene. It's like I really like being a nude model because I really enjoy it. It makes me feel comfortable and happy. And porn just wouldn't be for me. I've had offers, but like.
So you must have a lot of confidence doing nude modelling.
Oh yeah.
A lot of confidence.
I just really comfortable.
Would you do nude? Could you do nude modelling? Bollock naked?
I could probably do some, probably.
But completely bollock naked.
Probably, but it depends.
Clothes off, front page, bollock naked.
It's not really like men don't really do it, do they? Generally?
No.
Yeah, it's not as because guys are the ones that are visual usually, so it's not as much of a demand. Just saying.
But,
nothing against that,
but. Helen and Danielle are collecting refreshments.
Do you want to speak now?
Yeah.
In case everyone comes in.
Yeah. No, I just obviously, wanted to apologise for the other night.
What did you mean by it?
I'm not fucking talking about this and being a fucking slag.
Do you think everyone else acts like a slag except you?
No, slag didn't even come out my word. Don't come up here and be confrontational with me. Oh, go away, honestly.
Yeah, washing an airbrush, you fat bitch. You must have meant something.
No, I did not mean the slag thing. I do not know where that came from. Because I don't swear anyway, so that's not
I
my
just felt like it was automatically aimed at me. And
no, absolutely not at all, no.
Do you know how I felt? I honestly felt, because the other day when we were sat in the garden, I actually felt tight. I thought, this girl isn't used to things like this. So I made a conscious effort to say to you, if I ever upset you, I'd rather not. I was completely over the top when I said some horrible things about you.
That's all right.
It's not all right. I'm embarrassed by that. I shouldn't have reacted the way I did.
Yeah, I reacted badly as well. I think I reacted because I kind of felt like, maybe on the first day I kind of felt, maybe I'm not kind of right for this show because I'm not maybe as kind of fun as other people, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like that. It takes me a wee while to come out my shell. I think I felt a bit insecure myself because I kind of feel like a bit like kind of like a party pooper when I can't really join in certain things, but. And that's why
Would you not sit there and listen, or do you find it that uncomfortable?
No, I do, but then I kind of think, do people think like I'm a weirdo because I'm not talking about that sort of stuff?
No.
It kind of makes me feel like...
No.
I'm being
I'd never
speculated.
think that. But I just didn't want you to think I was just some pig-headed bitch that doesn't admit when she's wrong. I was completely in the wrong way. I spoke to you, it was disgusting. And I really am sorry.
No, I'm sorry as well. And
I'm not heartless, and I do care a lot about people feeling included and not bullied and things like that and upset.
No, I would never put you down like that, ever. And I would never, ever put you in a box where I would view you like that because I know you're not like that at all.
Okay. Right, well, let's just start again.
Yeah, we've cleared the air.
Nice.
Hopefully...
And I am really sorry for...
I'm really sorry
all
to
the shit I came out with. And a lot of it was... Some of it was the truth, but a lot of it was just a lot of complete over-exaggerated bollocks and insults.
No, I'm
sorry.
I apologise too. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, hopefully we get to know each other in the next couple of days and hopefully become good friends if I stay, and if I don't, then I'll see you when you come out, and best of luck. I think you'll do really well anyway. I think people will really take to you.
I don't know.
No,
We'll see.
I think they will. Anyway, I'm so sorry. And
Don't worry. Don't worry, it's done. I'm sorry too for being, reacting the way I did.
No, not at all.
It's sorted now anyway.
Yeah. At least we had a nice
You two causing trouble here.
No.
Now we're kicking off again.
Little dick.
1:02 a.m. Pauline is talking to Big Brother.
I'm glad for the task today because I tell you, two of these housemates are getting on my wick. So I've done a few diatribes and monologues and a couple of the housemates have been bugging me because they're doing their little whispery things, and I say, you may have noticed, I say what I have to say quite loudly, and I don't like recidivists. I don't like recidivists at all, and we've got a couple of recidivists and they're really starting to bug the living behind at me, but I will cope and try and be the better person.
Pauline, who are you talking about in particular?
Christopher and Jarlath.
In the garden, Mark has borrowed Matthew's jacket.
Now Matthew's borrowed me some clothes.
You said borrowed it, yeah? Lent.
Borrowed.
Len. That's bad grammar. It's really bad grammar.
Are you people judge my grammar?
It's bad.
It's not bad.
It's bad grammar.
It's my fucking grammar, and if you don't like it, you don't need to read it.
It's bad grammar.
What?
Matt doesn't agree.
What do you mean I don't agree?
With the what?
I don't know what I think of it all. I'm surprised he hasn't got splinters in his ass from sitting on the fence all the time, like, what?
(1:46 a.m). Christopher is in the dressing room. But is the topic of conversation in the kitchen.
Can't fucking stand him, and I'm like literally that close from saying, I really don't like you. He fucking winds me up.
Me too.
Toya, Pauline, Ashley and Danielle are sharing a bath.
Oh, this is nice.
How are you feeling? I just spoke to Helen there, so...
Is it alright now?
Yeah, it's all fine now. So.
And I like beef.
I just want you and Tamara to stay so bad.
I'll be gutted if I go then.
I personally, I
think I actually
No,
will.
I will. I think
you know,
I
for
will.
me, I love Tamara. I like her. I like her, and I really get on with Daniel. But I don't want you to go either.
I know. You're gutted, man.
I know.
Because I feel like I've not had a chance to show all my personality. I mean, I can let my hair down. It just takes me a while. And
Not only that, the thing is, at the end of the day, you can't expect... You don't drop your morals and your way just to suit other people.
Yeah. I just see this like absolute two-faced fuck sat around us all the time.
But I just want them to let us
Haven't
up for
called you
more.
up yet?
Trying.
No, still waiting.
Not yet, no.
Still waiting. Just want another bevy.
It's 2. No, I don't think they'll give it. No, it's 2 o'clock.
Stop being negative. Because it's important to be positive.
Right, we just got bed. Come on, let's go to bed.
Oh, we'll go to bed.
Got bed.
I've got no egg left, man, as well.
Shit, I've got
Oh God, this is stale.
This is so bad. This right stay still.
Bad.
I'm just getting so cold outside. I might pop into the bedroom. It's really freezing now.
Yeah. Boring.
Boring.
You say boring.
Boring.
These fucking idiots, innit?
Boring.
So bad.
What language
So
do you guys speak in?
boring. Boring.
Come on, Tamara, do it.
Boring.
This week, Danielle, Jarlath and Tamara all face the public vote. Who goes? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to evict. For Danielle, add 05. For Jarlath, add 07. For Tamara, add 14. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote on iOS devices via the new Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99p. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Stay tuned for Bit on the Side, where Emma will be casting her eye over all the action with former housemates Nicola McLean, twins Jack and Joe, and Aisling.